Ray Allen of the Miami Heat with us. And Ray, I got to tell you, it sounds strange to say that, and it looks weird to see you in that jersey right now. How does it feel on your end? Are you used to it yet?
No, I haven't played it yet. This is probably my second time putting it on, so it'll take get a little a little getting used to. But for the most part, I've been working out here for the last month, so the practice jersey definitely feels comfortable.
Let's talk about the journey to Miami and how much of this was opportunity for you, and how much would you say was there maybe a pride involved, given everything that happened with the Celtics last year and the discussion with the Grizzlies, everything that took place there, for you to make this move to South Florida?
There was a lot that went into the decision. Obviously, there's 2 years that I dealt with possible trades, but um, going into the summer, you throw all those things, you stir it in a pot, and come out with some ideas, and moving forward. So, yeah, there's pride, there's a little bit of ego, there's everything. The emotions get caught up in it, but I'm a very indecisive person when it comes to making decisions. So it's hard for me to make a decision without thinking, you know, A to Z. So here I am.
Ray, at age 37, and you've been an unbelievable player and a champion in your career, does this year offer you yet some inspiration, something to say, you know what, I'm going to prove some things to myself and the rest of the league?
It's not just this year because I'm 37. It's every year, really. Every year is a new opportunity to get better. It's a new challenge. The league changes every year. You got new young players that come into the league. Whether you're on the same team or a different team, you just have to go into this situation where you say, how can I be better this year? Because in sports, you can't be the same player all the time. Even throughout the course of the year, you have to get better. So that's kind of the way I looked at it. You go in the off season and you try not to get out of shape too much, keep yourself above par, and then start ramping it up towards the end. And then training camp comes, and hopefully you're in great shape, and then you got to start a season where you can be ahead of everybody else. So that's kind of been my plan.
How are you health-wise after the ankle surgery in July?
Pretty good. I've been off my feet mostly for a good part of the summer. So my summer seemed like it was very short because I didn't have a lot of activity on it, and playing basketball in the last couple of weeks. I deal with a little bit of soreness in it, after being on it for such a long time, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. So for the most part, I feel good, though.
Are you going to be 100% by the time the season begins?
I hope so. I think there's a great chance that I won't be, but I've been in this situation before. So, physical therapy-wise, you do everything you can to stay on top of it and make sure that you give your body a chance to heal.
With yourself and Rashard Lewis coming down to Miami, and you're the greatest three-point shooter who ever lived, but are the minutes going to be any kind of an issue, or did you sort of know what you signed up for when you got down there? How is that being worked out as far as playing time?
Well, the beautiful thing is, Vince, is that to be able to still be playing and garner minutes and put pressure on the coach to have to put me in the game, it's always a testimony to what I've been able to do to kind of shape up and able to keep myself in throughout my career in the summers. And same thing with Rashard, to be able to still be out there and contribute at such a high level. So, anytime you're playing a game, you do whatever you can to help win a game. But, being on the floor as you get older is not as important. You go out there, you want to be on the floor when the team needs you, but you figure you get down to that fourth quarter and you're up 15, 20 points, there's no need for you to really be on the floor. So, hopefully we could be in situations like that a lot this year.
Ray, October 30th, opening night in Miami. The Heat will raise the championship banner, and your old team, the Celtics, will be the visiting club there. How much have you thought about that, and what that whole surreal moment is going to be like?
It's definitely, when I see the schedule come out, I was like, the NBA knows how to work it. This is reality TV in its finest, but on live TV. So you figure with me, I'm watching them raise the banner, and, from a Celtic perspective, you think, wow, that could have been us. But then, is it us because I'm now on this side? So, you do look at it in a couple different ways, but they had a great year last year, and they beat us, me being a part of the Celtic organization, and now it's time to write a new chapter and move on.
Do you know what the date is for returning to Boston when the Miami Heat heads up there?
I think it's late January. I don't know exactly.
Right, January 27th.
January 27th.
So
I'm sure I'll be reminded that.
I'm sure you will, but it's
Yeah.
very interesting. Ray, you've always been a class act. Thanks so much for taking time. Best of luck
Yeah,
in the new
thank you, Vince.
situation.